Hi everybody, I'm here. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm here on a strip today and I'm gonna try not to hack into the camera. My name's Steven, I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger, I'm running late, but sometimes that's what happens in life. Thanks for watching, sharing, liking, and do a subscription if you guys like Vegas stuff. So I'm out here, I'm gonna show you guys how Las Vegas prepares for battle. It's gonna be a battle, everybody. It's the Battle of New Year's Eve. Hey Travis, how's it going? Matt is here. Happy New Year's, everybody. I'll try to get to everybody. My rules of my live streams are really simple. I just don't want anybody to go political, hateful, no anti-Semitism, sexism, racism, any of that stuff, because we're a community and that's not what this is all about. And so at the end of the day, if you guys want to ask a question, I will answer. I said that weird. I will answer as many questions as I possibly can for you. Stickers and super chats are fine, but if you guys want to donate, you can also use PayPal. It's a lot better for me. Yes, you pay me either way, but that's a cool tip, but I would appreciate the PayPal. Anyways, that's not what I'm here for. You guys ask me questions, I answer them no matter what. That's the way that these have always worked, and that's the way they're going to work. Anyhow, I got a couple of people here. We got Paul here, Fidel's here. You're going to be the best Vegas tour guide. Yeah, Travis says that I should be doing tours, like conducting actual tours as a tour guide in Vegas. I said no one wants to be hanging around with me in real life. So let's go outside to the main strip right now. Make sure I have my keys so I don't lock myself out. That would be a pretty lousy end to a live stream. I hope everybody's having a great one. Wow, Rick pitched in 10 bucks. Thanks, Rick. I really appreciate it. So we're starting off at my usual starting point until I'm off this timeshare strip, right in the center of the strip over at the Carriage House. We're going to take a look at all the barricades that they're going to set up. Happy New Year's, amigo. Rocco says cold this morning all over LA. It's a little chilly today, but not too cold. Paul's here, like I mentioned. Devin's here. We got Master Chef Travis here. And we have, what am I doing for New Year's? Paul, my wife is seeing friends she hasn't seen for a long time, so I'm gonna be doing my best to play domestic husband partner today and clean up the house with her and help her with the party. Christopher says, I've done New Year's on the strip. Great time, but one time was enough. It's chill in Kansas City. There you go. Hope you guys had a good time over the weekend. Anthony is here. Happy New Year's. Yes, guys, so guess what? It's New Year's Eve in Las Vegas, but it's even earlier than New Year's Eve. I'm doing this right now. Mark says, good morning, Happy New Year. I'm doing this right now, hey Jim, because I think it's kind of cliched to go to the strip. The news coverage is going to be thick. You guys can see anything else you want. And every other blogger in the world's going to be there. So I want to do something different and show you what it's really like on the strip when, you know, everything is quiet. Happy New Year's from Boston. Mike says, Happy New Year's. Greg is here. Hello, Mr. Gregoire. Mark's here. Yeah, man, it's interesting to walk down the strip when it's like this, that's for sure. Matthew says, Matt says, you need to do on the street reporting tonight on the strip. I'd be a natural. Yeah, but it's just not going to work out, Matthew. Sorry, buddy. Maybe next year if I still have a channel. If people are still watching back then, as to say, Rick says, Happy New Year, Steven. I'm looking forward to a great 2020. Rick's in Iowa, where I guarantee you it's pretty darn chilly. Hawkeyes and cyclones and corn stalks. And I don't know much more about Iowa. So thank you, Rick. Yeah, so when everybody, if somebody does donate or whatever, make sure you say thank you to them too, because they're enabling me to be able to come out here and do this. So here's my area that I usually work in. We're getting closer to the strip right now. Iowa. Where y'all from, guys? Why don't you shout out where you're from? And Christopher says it's the calm before the storm. It certainly is. Calm before the storm, everybody. It's going to be busy, crazy tonight. So how do they prepare for all this? They start doing what I'm going to show you. Subi's here. Hi, Subi. Yeah, it's probably about 41 degrees right now, and it feels a lot cooler in the shade, just so you guys know the temperatures out here as we inch closer to the strip. You'll see here, it's generally always kind of slow on this side. Mike is in Seattle. Subi is in Lost Wages, Nevada. That's a nickname for Las Vegas if you didn't know. I was there New Year's Eve. JC says, cool. Paul says, that's cool. Also, are you going to a party? And then there's Like, for example, a couple years back, I had a motor home parked at the Rose Bowl. That sounds fun. Paul, we're hosting a thing tonight, so I'm going to be at one, but it's at my house. Kathleen says she's in New York. LA is here in the house. Happy New Year's from Elotes. JC has been in my last few live streams. Thanks for watching, JC. We got Boston. We got TFP, Food Travel Peace. How cold is it there? I might have already answered that, about 40, 41. Paul's in LA all day long. And Subi is formerly from Washington State. And Steve Spencer comes from a land far, far away. And a long time ago in a land far, far away, there was Steve Spencer. Chicago's here. Ooh, it's probably chilly in Chicago, everybody. So get some warmth for TFP, Travel Food Peace. Sounds like a travel blog. Maybe you guys should go check that travel blog out. So you got to go to TFP, Travel Food Peace, after you watch this video, or just open a new tab. If you're on a desktop, go check out TFP's videos. Maybe they're great, I don't know. But you gotta check out other YouTubers, you know? We got Jacob Thompson in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, so the first thing you'll see here, we got these barricades here, and I almost missed the yellow ones. Yeah, no problem, TFP. Hopefully you do good stuff and you're passionate and you have interesting things to say. So these barricades are not usually here. So Subi's got a coffee and ciabatta with toast. So this is what we started seeing 2 days ago when you go around this corner right here. And this was pretty hilarious, if we do say so myself. Paul had a question. Compare Los Angeles to Vegas. How cold does it get? A lot warmer in LA. Highs in the 50s and the 60s in the wintertime. Look at these. So, and then parts of LA can get cold. Vegas is about 40 degrees by average right now. So if you're looking for warmth, Vegas versus LA, LA wins all day long. And if you go down even further to San Diego, it's nicer too. Jamie is here in Utah, coming to Vegas June 35th for her 35th birthday. She's like, I don't know when Jamie's coming in on June 35th. That's right, June 35th. So we got all these barricades. We got Mr. Dreaded from Ireland. Cool, I should have worn my Dublin hat. I don't know which Ireland you're in though. So we got the same temperature up in northern Canada, where my mother is near from. My mother and my family's from Sherwood Park in Bonnyville, where all the Ukrainians come from, because I'm part Ukrainian. So all the barricades here are going to barricade off. These shops will all be closed, guys. You got to know this. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. TFP will be here on the 11th. Cool. Yeah, there you go. I know some people from Northern Ireland. I know it's not the same. You don't all know each other. So you can already see the barricades here set up. We're gonna go and try to see some more barricades. We gotta go around here because they're already crowd controlling. Vegreville, California, Heavy D. Dante, Happy New Year, Steven from Atlanta, home of Outcast and the TV show called Atlanta, and the Braves, and the Falcons, and Chick-fil-A's. Speaking of which, look at these, oh, by the way, these fences. See what I'm saying, guys? This might be the boringest live stream in the world, but I'm gonna try. So these fences, chain link fences, these are very big. So you see how big this is. I'm this big. Ooh, you can't see because of this glare from the Aria. These things actually go right above my head. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm on a live stream on my YouTube. You want to be on it?
Oh, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, mister. How you doing, man?
Sure.
You doing good? Yeah. So these are really, really tall. Go all the way up like that. So talk about crowd control, 10 out of 10, right? Vegreville. Oh, I'm sorry. I said California. Vegreville, Bonnyville. Man, I screwed up. Speaking of Chick-fil-A, here we go. Chick-fil-A is not open yet. So here we go. Yes, say thank you to everybody working tonight. So they've turned the Chick-fil-A into the world's most expensive vodka and Red Bull station. And you can see the barricades here with sandbags put down. And now there are going to be people in the streets, but it's just kind of weird that they're barricading this right up here. When Chick-fil-A Chick-fil-A starts New Year's. Yep, they're going to be closed on Sundays, Jim. Why block off the streets? It's just for traffic flow, Mr. Dreaded. There's going to be 325,000 people here. And I'm so glad that Planet Hollywood's blasting Rob Thomas in my ear so I can make sure that this video is demonetized. Because that's what happens on these live streams, guys. Chick-fil-A is overrated. I like Chick-fil-A, but I'm not going to drive across the state or the town for it. Jake will be here in January for NFL playoffs. Cool. So they stopped the barricades here. Well, there's more on the there's more on the strip. You don't got to worry. So Javis is saying all the power going out to 2020. Couple of fist pumps there. Well, Paul hopes he's going to be here. Oh, man. P.F. Chang's. So if you want to come to Vegas and go to a chain restaurant, you can do it there. Back in the day, that was the place, man. People were like, hey, where's Chick-fil-A? Or, well, where's P.F. Chang's? Now they just kind of ignore it. Right now in Vegas, it's a few minutes past 8 in the morning. So we're in the Pacific Standard or Pacific Daylight Time zone. We're GMT -8 when you set up your computer. Here we go, guys. Important information says it looks kind of cold here. Yeah, hey, important information. You want to sell me your drone? I need one, even though it's probably lousy. I'm trying to do different types of real estate videos and stuff. 8:16. It is dead on the strip, but look, here's people. Look, the fences are back. Now this one makes more sense because all of the plants and trees inside, they don't want people getting in there. You know what I mean? So I gotta text my wife real fast here on Messenger, guys. I don't want to just have a dead zone in my chat. And here we go. So we're gonna keep on walking. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna see that these barricades are actually pretty darn tall. And we're going to walk down further and see that there are folks here, thankfully. Here we go. My goodness, they are prepping for the craziest of crazy crowds. Yes, they are, Subi. NFL draft in Vegas is going to be crazy. I agree. 2 hours behind Chicago. And Wayne is going to be in Laughlin tonight. You know why it's called Laughlin? It's called Laughlin. If you guys want to know why it's called Laughlin, give me a thumbs up. I'll tell you the story of how it almost had the stupidest name in the world, Laughlin, Nevada, south of here, casino town on the Colorado River. Best burger in Vegas, best pizza. We're just fans of In-N-Out Burger all day long. Best pizza. Shoot, man, I don't know. I'll go with, I'm a chain pizza guy. You guys hate me for that. But we like New York, Joe's New York pizza. It's great. These guys come out in the morning time. There you go. And we're gonna keep on rocking here. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. So what do we got here? We got more barriers, more barricades. Only for crazy people, only on New Year's, Paul says. That is correct, Paul. I'm gonna obey all traffic laws right now. So all of these restaurants and all these hotels, like a lot of these hotels are gonna have private viewing parties and stuff like that. Okay, so I got some likes. The reason why it's called Laughlin is because it was a guy named Laughlin, and his first name eludes me right now. But it was a guy named Laughlin who moved down there to found like a casino town on land. But he wanted to call it Casino Nevada. And the problem is he couldn't call it Casino Nevada because obviously that's confusing. Well, what's the address? It's the Golden Nugget Casino, Casino Nevada. You say it twice. So he called it Laughlin instead. And that's the story that I read. So here we go. Here we go. Hex used to be the sugar factory a long time ago. Don Laughlin, thank you, Vegas girl. Yeah, that's exactly it. Don Laughlin named it because the U.S. Postal Service would not let them call it Casino Nevada. And if you go down to Laughlin, it's kind of a nice place. Grimaldi's is a good place, I've heard. One of my subscribers who's very supportive through PayPal, he's like trying to get my wife and I to go there. We're gonna go to the one on West Charleston because, quite frankly, it's the Strip is the Strip, right? Well, we can go to a bigger, nicer location on the Strip, or we can go to a more smaller, intimate one where you get in and out. Yes, so Sugar Butt did not know that. So you can see here, they're just gonna close these off, I would believe. Yeah. They're most likely going to close a lot of these hotels off, especially the Paris with the Eiffel Tower. Secret Pizza is over at the Cosmo. Yes, more fence. Is this fence not epic? It just keeps going. So if you come to Vegas, oh, thanks, Rick. Look at Rick. Everybody say thank you to Rick. Rick's a double donor today with 20 bucks on the super chats. Thanks, guys. That's really cool, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Don Laughlin is from Owatonna, Minnesota. Terry is from the great state of Minnesota. I met Terry. Terry is a cool guy. He came down and said hi to me on the Strip. And you guys can do the same thing if you join the Facebook chat group community called Not Leaving Las Vegas group. It's a Vegas group, but we talk about all sorts of stuff. We try to build a community, guys, because I post little live streams. I've posted 3 or 4 live streams in there now, maybe 5 in the last week on Facebook group. I may only have 10 people watch, but they're short live streams and I can't just kill. What kind of YouTuber, let me ask you guys a question. What kind of YouTuber just does live streams? A lot of them. And listen, I want to edit video and tell stories to you guys. That's what's cool too. Plus these live streams are awesome as well. But I just think live streams can be rough, they can be tough, and they're hard to do, and they can make you guys just fatigued. You want to see something new. I rhymed. See how I do that? All right. So welcome everybody, Rick says. So we're going to do this here. We're going to make the most generous guy in the super chat a moderator today. Thank you, Jim. And just remember what Uncle Ben said. Eat your rice. He also said, with great power becomes great responsibility. So quizzically enough, there are no fences here at the promenade. This is this has got to be, oh, Fidel Garcia sent me what looks to be a sticker. Hopefully my quality sticks out for you guys. Fidel's worth 20 bucks. Thank you, Fidel. Well, you're not worth 20 bucks. You're worth millions. Everybody's priceless. We're all special. I've given up trying to get to Vegas this year. It's too damn hard. I'm sorry, Mr. McDread. Okay, so I put this in another video. Only in Vegas do you see like a Ferrari on your way to work, right? More fence, more fence, more fence. Yeah. Did the friend request? Do you accept it? No. He probably doesn't look at his Facebook. Somebody said I don't think he does. So here we go. We have a Ferrari. That would be fun to drive. Wouldn't that be a video for you guys to see? Woohoo, Fidel. Thanks, Fidel. Ellis is on my list of places to go. Ribs are worth it. Ellis Island is down the street from me, but it will be not the purview of this video. To coin a popular phrase that was in the news this year, it's not the purview, but we'll get there. Super Fidel, thank you. Yeah, that is a nice car. That's not even a nice version. I mean, that thing is probably all messed up. That's why it's sitting right there, because they don't really do a lot. Yeah, Derek from All You Can Eat Vegas did a thing just on this. I don't know. I think he did. It's a giant gumball machine. And it's boring right now because it's not moving. Let's keep going. There's places in Dubai where they just abandon their supercars. Mr. Dreaded, you and I have a salvage operation we have to go do. Sean's here. Hello, Sean. I was walking where you are back in September. Should have hit you up. That would have been cool, Dougie. We can always hit up. We can always connect. YouTube should be about connections. It was originally, it was about YouTube. It was about people uploading videos of cool things. So I'm on the main part of the Strip here. This is the center. This is Flamingo. I drove down Flamingo to get here, then I cut across to Harmon. That's where I park. And there's some good little areas off Harmon you can park for short term. I wouldn't stay there for a day or two. That would be silly of you. And we can see the upside of the promenade here. All these big old canopies and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Paul asks, do you like Las Vegas? Sure, I like Las Vegas. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I think it's a very business forward centric city. The escalators are working, and yes, before people start saying it, I'm aware there's an escalator down there, but I'm gonna go here, and then I'll loop around to there. And I said that like Eric Cartman. So I'll cross over in front of the link, and then I'll double back to the new escalator for you guys. So if you're watching, then you can stay tuned to the live stream. Stay tuned to the live stream. Double bonus, both escalators are working. Look at that view, everybody. It's off in time. If you see in the distance, there's a yellow barrier. That yellow barrier swings right out into the street, and cars are blocked off. Hey, how you doing, Cal? The escalators generally never work. That's like a meme on my channel. Zumandy, I heard someone say they pull people out of the crowd. I don't know about that because they're you know, it's a topless show, but they very well may. Armin says, I've been there in 2000. 200,000 people was nuts. 400,000 people is too much. Yeah, they're nearing 400,000, aren't they? It's pretty wild. So we're gonna walk up the escalator here, go down to the other side, loop back around so you guys get a good view. How's the construction on the new walking bridges? Well, Hot Wheels, I'm going to be going to the new walking bridges here very soon. We're going to loop around and go look at those. They are open for business. If they weren't working, I would laugh my butt off. It made me cry a bit, rows of abandoned supercars. It was something to do with taxes on them. So if you guys want to know why most supercars you see have a license plate from Montana or Alaska, if you ever see a high-end car, then you give me a thumbs up. If you want to see, hear why most Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bentleys, if you want to hear why they're mostly registered in 2 different states in the United States, give me a thumbs up. Cal will be here next week. Yeah, I prefer Vegas after the Christmas and New Year's Eve crowd leaves. Oh, Fidel sent me a $3 thumbs up sticker. Okay, I got to tell you why. If you guys are in Vegas. Hey, Jay's here. Hi, Jay. So if you're in Vegas, we're going to answer because Fidel gave me that $3 sticker chat with a thumbs up. Okay, you go to Vegas, Hollywood, California, you see all these supercars, man. They're Ferraris, Lamborghinis. So Savarina says why it is. So yeah, so here's why. Thank you very much. I'm telling a story here. I'm just kidding. If you get your car registered in California, Nevada, oftentimes those registration fees are based on the value of the car, whereas like Montana and Alaska, they have like a flat rate car registration. So you can go ahead and just register your car for whatever price, meaning that you save thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a year registering your car in another state. But the problem is you have to have residency. So there's a cottage industry. If you guys don't know what cottage industry is, it's where people do things kind of on their own outside. It's an old term from the Soviet Union where cottages would secretly have their own ecosystem. There's a cottage industry where people will, you know, set up a P.O. box or an address for you or some kind of physical thing in Montana or Alaska, and you'll have your license plates registered through them, and they'll just send them to you in the mail. So you'll see all these really nice cars driving around. You can tell the ones that are owned in Las Vegas usually have license plates from one of those 2 states. The rentals are the state of Nevada. And don't ever, from what I've seen, I've never done it because I don't have the $400 to do it. But renting a supercar in Vegas sucks. There's all these different insurance things they make you buy. See, these escalators aren't working. And it's a pain in the butt. Because the car doesn't run well. Now, it sucks. If you're going to go race a car, I'd go out to the Speedway. That would be a fun trip. And you can pay money to race a car like a supercar around the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And Armin says, tax shell company. That's right. How's the Raiders Stadium? Because I've never seen them that in a while. That's a video I'll have to do. It has to be highly edited, and I want to be able to do it. Heavy D, I've never heard of a Ukrainian restaurant in Las Vegas. Why am I filming the stairs? That's a good question that no one asked, but except for me. So we're walking up Caesar's Palace. We're gonna walk down the Bellagio over that new walkway. I've never seen a Ukrainian restaurant anywhere in the United States. I'm thinking if you go to places like Chicago and up in the Midwest, you'll find them because there's such a high concentration of Ukrainian Americans. How's the Las Vegas Raiders Stadium? Paul says it's good. It calls me once or twice a week, checks in on me, make sure that I know it's safe. The Raiders Stadium's doing okay. I think they have to finish it on time. It's not an issue of if they will. And the rumor mill is crazy. Somebody, like 4 different people, yes, it is detached from the strip. 4 different people posted this video that went like super viral in our Facebook chat group And I was so jealous. I'm like, that's not even a good video. If I film that thing, it'll be a great video. And I won't get 4 million views. But, you know, you get jealous because you create stuff. You want people to see it. It's pretty amazing, guys. It's meant to look like a panther, they said, or an animal running. But most people are comparing it to a Star Wars type thing. So we're gonna see more barriers right here. Okay. And then can we see the barricades? There they are. This is a much better look at the barricades for you guys right here. You guys can see right here. These will close shut and these cars will be blocked off of the strip. Stadium looks so far, almost finished. Yep. Okay, has anyone been to the blank bar? Hey, TFP, I'm not discriminating you, but YouTube has things. I'm just gonna remove that comment. It's not a personal thing, my friend, but there's other Vegas channels that are okay with covering it, but every time I do that, YouTube messes with my channel. But I love you and I hope you stick around, and that's not meant to be offensive to you whatsoever. That's okay. Look, there's Jacob covers marijuana stuff a lot. I shouldn't have said that word. Now I'm probably not monetized. Son of a gun. Jacob covers that stuff a lot. You can probably ask him a lot of questions. He seems to have more of a finger on the pulse. So we can set up here. We can see where they're setting up tables for tonight, presumably to sell you high-priced alcohol. And that's what Vegas is all about, especially on New Year's. Yeah, I might try arranging a hotel in Vegas, flights, resort fees, travel to and from airports, but I think I've sorted they won't accept booking unless it's through an agency. I'm sorry, you guys know that I have a Vegas link. I have a link in my description of my videos. You guys can go to vegas.com. Somebody was cool. They booked like $1,300 worth of stuff and they paid me nearly $100 commission. That was nice. I don't think I get it till after they... That's okay, TFP. No big deal, man. Stick around. Or woman, I see your avatar. No problem, young lady. You stick around. We're gonna have fun today. YouTube is crazy with what they do. Yes. But okay, let's complete our thoughts. We're meandering like this live stream. If you guys go over to my vegas.com affiliate link, they pay me a few percentages of a commission, so that might help you. YouTube is nuts. It's not that it's legal in my state so great. It's that it's illegal on a federal level. The same place with that same thing that was in Breaking Bad. I don't want to say the words. And they're listening to every word I say. So we have the gates over here. And every word you type. Happy New Year's from Gotham City. Ivy is hanging out with Batman and Robin, and Gotham City is New York, everybody. Timeshare at the Jockey Club. I don't know what you're asking me, Cal. If you're asking me if you should buy one, I will say no. There are better properties out there. I find it ironic when they're out of order signs in front of escalators, when they just stop moving and become stairs. Yes, Jacob, that's a good point, but they become very slippery, wet stairs that have sharp steel edges, you see, so they have to put out of order signs on them. TFP says, thank you, I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, guys, do so now. You know, that would be nice. Ditch says, pop by and say hi, that'd be fine. Sounds good, I'm always meeting folks. Are there many yes, Armin says, there are many things that do that in Vegas. We'll just let that one stick, everybody, if you're a moderator. So we can see the gates here. This is not such a big deal, but this is just for separating people because, you know, come like 9 o'clock at night, maybe even sooner, maybe even 6. This is all just people. It is a little chilly, Vivian. I'm not one for the cold, so I'm wearing my Harry, because the cat sat on it, Not Leaving Las Vegas shirt. And if I ever get to 10,000 subscribers, you guys will see that on top of my, below my videos on that page. I'll have a merchandise shelf. But for right now, I sell them on Teespring. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by picking up anything between a affordable t-shirt to one of these hoodies, which is more. Yes, I am Steven and I am not leaving Las Vegas. Full-time Vegas guy from Las Vegas. No, I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm not a local. I feel like that's stolen valor in a way. If you don't know what stolen valor is where people lie about being a veteran in the U.S. military or any military. So it sounds like stolen valor for me to pretend that I'm from Vegas. I'm certainly not. I'm a transplant, like most people here. Sean says to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Share this video with somebody if you want to show them a weird side of Vegas, one in which it looks like they're having one of those world summits where everybody's going to protest. But nobody's protesting New Year's Eve, except for people that didn't keep their New Year's resolutions last year. They're probably protesting. They're saying, no, I don't want it to be next year. It'll show that I failed my resolution. I remember when you had less than 500 subs. Thank you, Dougie Does Fat Loss. I remember when Dougie Does Fat Loss sent me a GoPro Hero 4, which I've used in different projects. And thank you so much, Dougie. Dougie was really cool in hooking me up. And I have another person who's going to hook me up too with a camera that will help me do better videos. So here's the fence. I'm 5'9" tall. There's the fence. That is a serious fence. And I don't know why it doesn't go all the way down there. Who's to say it won't by the time 3 p.m. this afternoon rolls around, right? There's a lot of these high fences around here. Cal asks, how long have I lived in Vegas? I've been here since 2004. It's going to be chilly tonight, 35 in Vegas. We got more barricades that they're going to be setting up later. Tonight, you want to party and hang out, especially park if possible. On the side of the strip, you need to be... Jim is proving that he watched my video. See, this is going to close. You can tell Bellagio is a private affair tonight because these fences are going to slide right out. They're going to close. We got some showgirls. This is Vegas. They work for their tips. We want to respect their privacy and not film them enough that you guys can see them but not be harassing them. I saw a guy post on Instagram harassing a showgirl in a casino, and he got like a gazillion views, and it was so disrespectful. We can see these guys working hard this morning to set up the strip. Have you done a live chat from in front of the Bellagio fountains while the water is dancing, Jacob says. I have not done that yet. I need to cover Bellagio and all the hotels, but it's not enough time in my day to balance work and full-time YouTube type stuff. But I like to do production videos. A live stream in front of the fountains would just go to provide lousy video to you because the internet connection is very bad, whereas I can film that in 4K 60 frames per second. And yeah, and it would just not really do much value for you guys. I can be your security if needed, Jacob says. Haha. Will you be going live at midnight? If I do that, it'll be me and a bunch of people that you don't know at my house because I'm going to be at home at midnight. But I'll probably go live on the Facebook chat group, not on YouTube, because on YouTube live at midnight, I want to give value, and that's not a very valuable video. And if I don't do value, people will actually just leave the fray and they go somewhere else. I've done some bad live streams that were really bad that I can't even put live when I was very small that nobody saw, and I'm glad. So we have the helicopters coming in. I know it's very glary. Look at these fences. Cosmo's also going to be a private affair tonight, it looks like. Oh my goodness. They got fences all out here, all propped up. No, I won't be live on the strip tonight. Like I say, there'll be other bloggers for you guys to watch, and that's all great. I'm just gonna probably just do it on Facebook, on the group. If I'm up, I'll be watching. Your midnight here is 2 a.m. here, Sean says. Nicolas Cage is a home in Vegas. Oh my gosh, you have any idea, Harmon? That would be awesome. Nicolas Cage is an underrated actor who gets mocked and made fun of unjustly. I like Nicolas Cage a lot. You know, give me a thumbs up if you guys want to hear how Nicolas Cage got into the Leaving Las Vegas movie, of which I based my channel. I'll tell you a story about what he could have done that year instead versus winning an Academy Award. So thumbs up if you want to hear the story about how he actually chose that movie and gave up tens of millions of dollars. Okay, Nicolas Cage, yes. Do you know for a fact that casinos are private? Not all of them, but you can see they're not private, okay? But you have to go in and out with security, and a lot of them will be selling wristbands. I know this because I've known people who've worked security at the malls and stuff. So yeah, you can go in the malls, but some of these places like Bellagio, as you can see, they're just blocking off access to everything. See here, what kind of private events do they do? They do events in the casinos where you can buy a pass for restaurants. I think Miracle Mile Shops is selling like a package for all the dining establishments where you can eat anywhere you want. Old School Vegas is here from Niagara Falls. I grew up in Niagara Falls, Old School Vegas, Mike. I grew up in 5612 Heritage Drive, Ontario, Canada. And it was back in the day when, I'm going up, it was back in the day when Niagara Falls at a 416 area code still. You know how many people the hotels on the Strip hold in total? 140,000 hotel rooms in the area. And if we presume they're all double or triple occupancy, it could be 300,000. I say triple because we have to find the mean, or the, you know, 2 sleeps 4, that kind of stuff. Niagara Falls is beautiful. It really is. Old school Vegas is the 905. This is right. Yeah, I grew up there as a kid. I moved from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So we're gonna walk down so we can see that new walkway. Hey guys, sorry to disappoint you that I won't be on the Strip live tonight. You've seen Nicolas Cage twice at the Gold Coast. Cool. Yes, we're going towards the Aria right now. My New Year's thing is that I want to get my cardiovascular health back. Lose about 15 pounds, which I've done before successfully and kept it off for years. What's your New Year's resolution, everybody? We're going to keep on going. So, Nicolas Cage was asked by Jim Carrey personally to be the co-lead in Dumb and Dumber. So it would have been Dumb and Dumber starring Nicolas Cage as Harry. Lloyd was Jim Carrey, and it would have been that, except Nicolas Cage turned it down so he could go do this little movie that paid him way less called Leaving Las Vegas, and then he went on to win an Academy Award. Pretty cool, huh? So we are not going to go down the stairs because that makes for boring. We're going to go down the escalators and go outside the front. Ooh, Anthony, you can lose 42 pounds. How many stone is that? I'm not sure. So yeah, 42 pounds. You can lose 42 pounds in Vegas in a heartbeat. That's not hard at all. So the shopping hours here are 10 until 5. Restricted access from 6 p.m. on New Year's Eve until 8 a.m. on New Year's Day. See what I tell you? They're going to be closing these things up. So do I know for a fact, in quotation marks? Well, no, I don't, but I know that most of them are going to be restricting access severely and picking and choosing who comes through. That's 3 stone. I'm going to have to read one day why people in the UK use stone. I imagine it has to do with agriculture. In America, they used to use a measure of distance called a rod. R-O-D. Yeah, it's something to do with the fact that rods were a standard thing on farm. They know how the distance was if they said it was 100 rods or something. So we're going to go back up, but we can see right here, we have to put our hand. Good work, Sean. So we have to put our hand into this without dropping my phone into the water below. So we have to do it. Oh, it's very far away. Boom. Every time. That's the rules of going through the Aria, everybody. Put your hand in the water and say a prayer that you don't fall into the water. What I'm trying to do right now is turn my brightness up. There it is. Okay. Out to the thing and the one to the thing. Subi wants to see the aftermath tomorrow. Well, there won't be much aftermath, honestly, because at about 4 o'clock they sweep everything up and it's like clean by 6. It's insanity. PFP is a punny person. PU, like funny with a P, like Peter. So that's cool. We're walking into the sun. Top 10 rules of doing a live stream. Don't walk right into the sun, silly. It sucks. Okay, we got the Louis V store. I think it's to do with the set of scales for measuring, he says. Oh, it might be. That's a good idea. Well, okay, so we got 134 people. Hey, Barcelona, Catalonia is here. Cool. I got an international viewer that's not Anthony. If you're international, check in and give me a thumbs up. So you have a Facebook group. I'll just go join before the party. You're an excellent streamer and you seem like a great person. Well, do I ever have you fooled? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for the compliment. I don't know what makes an excellent streamer. I got no idea. I have no clue. But I appreciate that you guys trust me enough to watch these videos. So thank you. So if you know what makes an excellent streamer, let's make a package and sell it to people, because I've seen a lot of streams that are not super excellent. What's the latest 5-star hotel in Vegas? Oh gosh, that's a loaded question because there haven't been any new openings of hotels. It has to be the Oyo. No, I'm just kidding. That's not a 5-star. Don't listen to me. That's fake news. Saskatoon's here. Geez, I don't know. Probably one of these here. Probably the Aria. Latest 5-star is the Aria, I'd imagine, and that's been open for 10 years. Coming up, the Resorts World's going to open, and then Circa's going to open. We'll see if they get rated as 5-star properties. They may or they may not. Nebraska, we have a Husker in the house. Kelly's here from Nebraska. Being yourself makes an excellent streamer. You're always yourself, and that's what people like. Thank you, Jacob Thompson. So we're gonna, this blows. Let's switch to this screen while I walk up these stairs so you guys don't have to stare at the stairs. We're gonna go here. There it is. Yourself helps out. Well, I've been living for 38 years in this skin, and I don't know who else to be, guys. I'm trying to put the camera so you can see something while I walk up these stairs. And face plant. It'd be hilarious if I said it as a joke and then I really did it. Not funny for me, but funny from your perspective, maybe. All right, here we go. That was successful. We got the tram from the Aria. Thank you, don't miss your videos. Thank you so much. Park MGM, I don't know that that's a 5-star, but it could be. Probably Nomad. Oh, I know the answer, Delano. Delano was the Four Seasons at Mandalay Bay. It was the hotel at the Four Seasons, and then it's the Delano. And then there's also a good chance that the Waldorf, that's over my right here. This may also be a 5-star. Oh, there's a helicopter. Can you guys see that? That helicopter's been flying the last few days really low over the strip. Steven is cool. Any questions, email him and he respond. And you could join his Patreon and have a message that way. Thanks, Anthony. Don't tell anybody the horrible secret that you can just message me in the group too. So Sean wants me to see, the Facebook group, Sean wants me to see if the Drew will ever open. I imagine it will open in some capacity. Might not be the Drew. Well, I don't know. I don't have insider information. I'm just saying it's a big property, it's a big project, and it's really going slowly. Is there a section of the strip you like the most? Florida Gym? Yeah, it's probably this section. I like this section. You have everything. Teslas and Porsches over here, and that's a Rolls Royce. So if you ever want to see those high-end cars, you know, that's a Model X Tesla. No, that's not. It's a Model 3, but you have some nice cars out here in Vegas. I have to go. Thanks for going live from Cali. Thank you, Cal. I should rename myself Mr. Nice Man. That would work. JC says your videos are awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah, the Patreon's growing. I got to get a Vimeo Pro account. I started posting on my $5 tier. You guys can see my videos in progress, and you can see them early. And anybody who does anything on Patreon, even if it's just $1, get to go ahead and have your name in the credits of my videos. So, you know, there's some perks, there's some benefits. And I still need to start that podcast. If you've been watching me, you're thinking I'll talk, no walk. But I am going to do that. Maybe even not a podcast. If I can do it on Vimeo, I can just make video of the stuff I can't talk about in Las Vegas. That would be fun. All right. So we can see here something we don't see a whole lot. This looks like failed retail in Vegas to me. This door is shuttered and locked. Can't open that up. And you don't see a lot of failed retail. But this was a high-end cafe. And so it is interesting to see that, especially in today's climate at the base of the Waldorf. Of course, it must be hard because you're right next to the CVS, which has everything for cheaper. Can't, for one of the stories. Yes, Anthony is, I can tell. A lot of people put faith in me over there. I always stay at the South Point and eat at Mr. Mom's for breakfast south of Jones. Yes, South Point's a nice little casino if you can get to the Strip. It's about 5 miles off the Strip. So we got more Barricades. It seems that renting a property for 10 days can actually be cheaper than 10 days in a Strip hotel. That's true, Mr. Dreaded, especially at the Signature, but depending on the time of the year, one of my generous viewers, and I filmed a whole video at the Signature that I have to do soon enough, had a 37th floor view for $600 for 10 days. Or was it 13 days? That was before Christmas season hit up. At work, gotta go. See you later, Effie. Ooh. Watch the first step. Wow, that was embarrassing. More big barricades. But wait, no, this isn't a barricade. This is just a fence. There's that helicopter again, ladies and gentlemen. Look how low it is. It's only 20 stories above the strip. Wonder what they're doing. That is weird. Okay, so we don't need barricades here for the most part, because when they built up the New York, they actually built barricades, essentially. This is a permanent barricade on my left-hand side. So we have Italy, the Crack Shack, which has the most unfortunate name. Yep, someday I'll have budget to create videos eating at all these places. That would be nice. So that's cool for all the support I do get from you guys. It helps us to do the videos. So the Knights are playing today at 12. You guys can see that right here. Bunch of Knights fans. These are the real deal. Go Knights go, guys. Go Knights go. There you go. Go, man, you always got one. So you can walk around Vegas and just say, go Knights, and everybody will just go, wow, yeah. Let's see here, checking radiation. Sorry to go as well. Happy New Year's, Tony. I'm going to get to the escalator in just a second, just so you know. Only in Vegas do biggest losers get the best free rooms. The helicopters are taking heat and radiation measurements. Oh, look at that. Subi knows. They're taking radiation level measurements pre and post. That's interesting and scary all at the same time. Cashapp a go-go. So Mr. Dreaded stayed at the South Point in 2015. It was a bit rough around the edges, but okay. Are there any bad locations? Sure there are. Oh, look at this big. I know we're not in the season. Well, technically, the Feast of the Three Kings on the 7th in the Catholic Church. We got our reindeers. Is there any bad bacon? Boo Knights, go Sharks. What I tell you guys, there's always one. Sharks might be good this year at some point. So here we go. This is the new escalators. And they're working, and the landscaping is actually great. Got some nice desert landscaping instead of just concrete underneath of this one here. So we can see the view up here. I'm sorry to give you guys whiplash. We got this here. See you next year, Jacob. Bye, guys. Say bye to Jacob. Yep, these escalators just opened on the 30th of November, so I would imagine they would definitely work. There used to be a crosswalk right there, and as you can see, there ain't no crosswalk no more. This is the widest I've ever seen. Look at this. Wow. This is sickeningly wide. Okay, I've been walking around on these things. I have a size 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has got to be 20 feet across. It is huge. You could skateboard down this and zigzag. Mr. Dreaded asks about the Sharks. No, the San Jose Sharks is the San Jose Sharks. This is a rivalry. They're not playing the Sharks today. San Jose Sharks are from San Jose, California in the Bay Area. The Vegas Golden Knights are the National Hockey League team that are going to win the Stanley Cup 10 years in a row starting this year. Probably not. It's not Sand Sharks, Mr. Dreaded. San Jose, California is only a couple of 100 miles away from the California coast where the Pacific Ocean is. So the Sharks are actually named after places like Monterey Bay Casino and that kind of stuff. How about a live interview with slappers passing out pamphlets? No, most of those guys have unique situations. It's a good idea, Dennis, but no. Look at the Hard Rock sign. Oh, I can't wait to come up here and take some photos of this. Look at that. That is a picture right there. Click. And I can cook it and edit it. Oh, boom. Nobody steal my idea. I'm going to frame this one and sell it. I'm just kidding. Nobody's... Oh, look. Oh, man. It's been a week or less. Good work, Las Vegas. You kept your escalators going for a literal week. But here we are, guys. We've made it down. There you go. Park MGM with the Park Theater. So, of course, the T-Mobile Arena is right back here. You can see it right there. That's where the hockey game's happening at 12. I'd love to go to that game, but real life. There you go. How about some timeshare peddlers? We're always looking for ways to throw followers away in a sales presentation. Hey, Rory, you might be new to the channel. Does anybody want to tell Rory what I do for a living? That's a joke. I'm not mad at you. I love all you guys equally. You're all my friends here. Anybody want to tell Rory what Stephen Campbell from Not Leaving Las Vegas does for a living? I don't want to drop my phone. Anyways, you guys can tell them in the chat if you want. Look at this view. Oh man, Vegas. Don't worry guys, I'll be a full-time YouTuber eventually, doing video production and websites. That's a Waldorf, pretty tall, but it's actually not as tall as the Aria behind it. It's just an optical illusion. There we go. So they're having the Fortress Invitational with all these hockey teams from college hockey that I don't know are that great. Pretty is coming here, she loves the channel. All right, let's walk down. Look at that, the Target store. You can actually see what the Target store is gonna look like from here. Pretty is coming here in Vegas. Thanks, Pretty. Yes, Mr. Dreaded, if you don't know hockey, you're gonna love professional NHL level hockey. It's pretty good. Rory, I love you, man. You're my best buddy for watching this video. Even if you watched 1 minute of it and gave me a like. Give me some likes, guys. I have a 2-to-1 viewers to like ratio. Now, usually, I have a very high like to view ratio on my videos, but this is very low, so throw me some likes. Can you watch the fireworks from the bridge? I imagine these bridges will be open, or no. I'm gonna say probably not. I don't know for sure. I'm not an expert in this one, but these ones are probably going to be closed just due to the fact that that entire street's open, and they probably have a problem with safety with those short, low glass windows, and they can't put fences up here. I would imagine that it's probably a bad idea. So it's all good, guys. You guys are fine, and timeshare is a good thing for some people and a bad thing for some people, and I gotta be honest, you know what? A high-end car is good for some and bad for some. It's just the way the world works. But there are some bad people in my industry. Will do. Cry the night, owl. So there you go. Thomas has a strong opinion on timeshare. That's all good, Thomas. Yeah, actually, that's not even what I do, but that's okay. A few people actually understand what I do. And I'm trying to get out of it to do creative stuff, websites, everything full-time. I just lost a potential big client who said, I can do it all myself. I said, okay, that's cool. I love you, brother. Call me when you run into troubles. I'll help you by consulting or something. So what I do for a living is I identify people who might be here for a vacation. We ask them to attend the presentation. I don't care if they ever buy. None of that matters to me. I give them some good, valuable stuff for their time. And if they make an educated decision that works for them, they buy a timeshare. And if they make an educated decision that works for them, they don't buy a timeshare. Either way, it's all good to me, my friends. And it used to be a better job than it is now because the industry has changed a whole lot. My friend goes to Vegas every year. Well, ex-friend, LOL. His dad has a timeshare there and it works for him. See, it works for some and not for others. But that's the way the world works. If you don't like beef burgers, go to Fat Burger. They have that, Impossible Burger. But don't complain if you go to a steakhouse because it won't work for you. Everyone has to hustle. There's nothing wrong with it. Some people love them. Maltese had his comment deleted. We don't have to delete Maltese's comments, just so you know, Anthony. Go ahead and resend that comment, Maltese. You're fine. Anthony doesn't know, but Maltese is my boy. It's pretty cool. He's been emailing me back and forth. But Anthony's just looking out for the goodness of the channel. So go ahead and retype that if you want, Maltese. We're all good here. If it doesn't work for you, then don't do it. That's right. So it's a lazy Sunday morning in Las Vegas. I want everybody to be happy that you are where you are today, able to watch this, able to stream it. You have the technology. I love this art. These guys are pretty good at what they do. They don't have a lot of these paintings put out, but this one here is like the background that he just painted with stencils and stuff. That's really cool. I love the Knights logo because they made it look like weathered and worn, and that is like really cool. And then you have, what else? You have this, which is obviously a stencil. I guess this guy here is here. I'm not sure. He probably has 1 million followers, but go check him out on Instagram. And then we have an X-Wing fighting the Statue of Liberty for some reason. Oh, look at the... Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I just thought I would show you guys that stuff. Everything gives you cancer. Impossible well, the only thing about Impossible Burgers is they have a lot of estrogen in them, which they have more estrogen than estrogen pills that you get from the pharmacy in them. So, just so you guys know, the Impossible Burger has more estrogen than if you went to go buy a supplement for estrogen at the pharmacy that your doctor prescribed to you in a pill form. Anthony asked us, it's cold. Not really. It's actually nice now because I'm in the sun. Going back to what I was saying, if you guys have the means to watch this video, if you guys have the technology, and if you have that, man, it's pretty cool. You know, just be grateful. Sometimes I'm not grateful. We all wake up on the wrong side of the bed. But just hug your family tonight. I'm not choking up. I was coughing a little bit, and just know that they're on your, probably on your, they're probably within your best intentions for you. But you know, I can't speak for your situation. Yeah, there's a lot of estrogen in plant products, but that's what it is. And soy has estrogen in it because a lot of plant-based products contain a lot of estrogen, and they contain a lot of soy. And it's bad for men, and actually it can be bad for women too, so you guys have to be careful. Give me a steak anytime. So get your girlfriend to eat Impossible Burgers if you want to. When's the last car allowed? Anthony, from what I've seen, they're going to stop the strip at, I want to say 2 or 6, but we can try to find that information as we're walking back to the car right now. Scooby likes flat irons. We went to the steakhouse the other day, and I had the filet mignon and the sirloin, and it was great. So, it's New Year's in Vegas, guys. I want to thank everybody who was cool enough to throw me a super chat. I got to get off the camera here in about 5-7 minutes. If you guys sent money through PayPal, you're cool for that too. What I'm up to right now, so let's take a look at the strip one more time. What I'm up to right now is I'm editing a video I did on the Cosmopolitan. I posted that on the $5 Patreon, just a little clip with a password protected file of the progress. And then I have the signature I have to do, as well as the Luxor I have to do. There's that helicopter again. Yeah, test for radiation, as Subi says. So in the queue, we have the Cosmopolitan, because I have the skating rink in there, and it's a room tour of one of the tip-top rooms on that tower there, the one on the left. Then we also have a room tour of the Luxor with the history of that hotel. We also have a room tour in history of the Signature coming up too. And that's my schedule for production. I'm going to try to produce a video a week by chipping at them 1 or 2 hours a day until they're finished. And those videos are a long time in coming. The last one I did of the Aria Christmas tree, or the crystals. Look at this. These guys are working hard to protect these plants. That took me 9 hours to do. So thank you guys so much for your support and generosity. You're all the best people in the world. Even if your generosity and support means you just like and share the videos, that's the best thing a YouTuber could ever have happen, because you know, that tells YouTube, hey, this guy's worth watching. And then that person you never even met before sees something that you recommended without you actually pointing at their face and saying, hey, watch this. I have a bunch of other videos coming up in a series. I have a subscriber that's helping me with ideas. I have a couple of big things that I need some people with industry connections in Vegas to contact me about. And yeah, I have a couple of, a series on knots in Vegas. And I don't want to go into any further. It's just knots. All right, guys, so if you made it to the end of the video, you guys know I'm wrapping things up right now. We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is New Year's Eve in the morning, 2019. I just showed you guys the way they put barricades up like beside me, how the strip will close down, all the different things that you can see on a really cool, chilly, lazy morning. And you guys are great for watching. Thank you guys so much. If you're watching the replay, make sure you rewind to the beginning and check out the whole entire stream. We covered the strip for about a couple of miles worth at least. And it's really cool for you guys to be here with me on this channel. Join the Facebook group. Go to Facebook, type in Not Leaving Las Vegas. If you don't have an account, just know this. Google does with your information is just as evil as what Facebook does with your information. So you're not really gaining any more privacy by not having an account. So pick a fake name, put up a picture of your dog or your favorite Marvel Avengers superhero, and join the group. And you guys can see my shorter live streams that I have. What's up, Mr. T? I'm on a live stream. I don't want to show you all. This is Mr. T, bro. There you go. All right, Mr. T. You guys can see my shorter little impromptu live streams I do a lot of the time up there as well. So I'm going to get out of here. I thank you for watching, liking, sharing. Be good on New Year's Eve. Sing Odd Long Saying, pop some, you know, non-alcoholic sparkling cider, or get completely wasted and forget where you are. Mr. T is old school, and that guy looks real good. gotta go. Bye.